and frickin' vampires. And I will read the, what am I trying to say? Synopsis. Empire in the Sand, of sand. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Not that anybody cares. It's whatever. All right, this sounds badass. Well, hello. Welcome back to my channel. Just Shauna here to talk about some new friggin' books. And I am coming to you today at my most casual, not my most, but very casual. I even recently cut my hair and got a new hair product that I am obsessed with, yet here I am up in this shitty messy bun situation because I just can't be bothered today. I am so tired, so this is what we get. I think / hope that this will be my last book haul of the year as far as books I purchase for myself, but
I'm not making any promises.
But I did recently just have a lot of super fun, expensive things happen with my house. Everything's fine, but yeah, work needs to be done, money needs to be spent. So I gotta rein it in a little bit. So these are just some random ones that I have acquired in the last little bit here. Let's jump into it. And this is in order of most recently acquired to oldest, just because that's how they're stacked up. Not that anybody cares. It's whatever. First one is A Prophecy in Ash by Julie Xantanopoulos. This is book 2 of this series, which, what is the name of the series? I don't actually know. I think just In Ash, yeah. And this series is paranormal, fae, spicy. In the first book, there are some polyamory elements, which is nice. There's queer characters. It is, paranormal, contemporary setting in our world, but with the fae realm as another world. And I will read the, synopsis for the first book. Don't want to read it for the second book to give any spoilers, but yeah, for A Curse in Ash. Everyone knows that you don't mess with fae on a new moon, but the fae that Aisling Quinn deals with don't need a thin veil to cross and jeopardize her carefully created life. As a powerful witch, she's battled for agency in realms determined to control her. Now she has a circle of friends she loves, a job where she excels, and a craft she's perfecting. Enter a handsome stranger magically linked to her and the fae fiancé who won't leave her side until threats against her life stop. As if that will ever happen. Aisling has trained in magic use, self-defense, and secrecy, but no amount of training prepared her for a curse that hit so close to home. Then again, she never anticipated having 2 men by her side ready to fight and die with her. With a diverse cast of characters and no shortage of danger or romance, the explosive world of A Curse in Ash, the first in an adult contemporary fantasy series, will leave you breathless for more. I did quite enjoy this, so yeah, and Julie is an indie, self-published author, and also is a booktuber. So I will have her channel, booktuber / authortuber, but I will have her channel linked down below, provided I remember. If someone catches me lying and the tag is not there, please tell me. I suck at life. But yeah, I'm excited for this. I had a fun time with that first one. And it's one of those things where it wasn't my favorite new book I've ever read or anything, but I had a good time with it. And it was very I feel like as this goes on, I will probably get more engaged with the characters and like it even more. So, very excited for this. And then while at Target, I popped over to the book section, which doesn't usually entice me all that much. I don't know, it's usually stuff that I'm not too interested in. But I saw someone talk about this recently. Cannot remember who right now, of course. But I want to read more holiday books this year. I had 4 books that when I was in high school and college, almost every holiday season I would read these books, definitely in middle school, high school. Rereading them in recent years though, I don't love all of them as much as I did when I was younger. Let It Snow was one of them, and I liked the movie they made, the Netflix movie. I'm looking at it, that's why I keep looking down there like an idiot. But rereading the book, I'm like, gee, one of the stories in particular, not enjoyable at all. Oh man, but I do want to read more, and I want to find more new current favorites to reread every holiday season. And I found a couple in recent years, but I really want to focus on it this year. So one I picked up is A Merry Little Meet Cute by Julie Murphy and Sierra Simone. So very excited for this. It is, let me get to the synopsis. Bea Hobbs, aka Bianca Von Honey, has a successful career as a plus-size adult film star. With a huge following and 2 supportive moms, she couldn't ask for more. But when her favorite producer casts her to star in a Christmas movie he's making for the squeaky clean Hope channel, Bea's career is about to take a more family-friendly direction. Forced to keep her work as Bianca under wraps, Bea quickly learns this is a task a lot easier said than done, though it all becomes worthwhile when she discovers her co-star is none other than childhood crush Nolan Shaw, an ex-boy band member in desperate need of career rehab. Nolan's promised his bulldog manager to keep it zipped up on set, and he will if it means he'll be able to provide a more stable living situation for his sister and mom. Blah, 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 blah. Things heat up quickly, yada, yada, yada. He recognizes his new co-star from her closed doors account. Oh yeah, he's a member. So now they're sneaking off for quickies on set, keeping their new relationship a secret from the Hope Channel's executives. And there's a reporter who comes snooping around. And if Bea and Nolan can't keep their off-camera romance behind the scenes, then this merry little meet cute might end up on the cutting room floor. Just sounds really cute and fun. That's what I really like. I either like a very, touching kind of family drama holiday thing, like The Family Stone, one of my favorite freaking holiday movies. I love The Family Stone so much. It's so sad, though. My God. Or a super cute, nonsensical little rom-com, So that's what I want out of holiday reads. I have a whole list that I'm going to try to get from the library and things, but if you have any other recommendations, do let me know. Next is one that I should have just bought both of the books in the duology. I don't know why I didn't. Because I believe that this author is pretty much an auto-buy author at this point, but I haven't read this duology of hers. Empire in the Sand, of Sand, Jesus Christ. Empire of Sand. By Tasha Suri. And then the second one is something of Ash. Is it? I'm not real sure. But yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed The Jasmine Throne, enjoyed it even more when I reread it, loved the Oleander Sword, and then I recently read the What Souls Are Made Of, the YA remix of Wuthering Heights by Tasha Suri. Loved that as well. So I'm I need to get to this. I've been wanting to forever, but just haven't. So, a nobleman's daughter with magic in her blood, an empire built on the dreams of enslaved gods. The Amrithi are outcasts, nomads descended from desert spirits. They are coveted and persecuted throughout the empire for the power in their blood. Mare is the illegitimate daughter of an imperial governor and an exiled Amrithi mother she can barely remember, but whose face and magic she has inherited. She can manipulate the dreams of the gods to alter the shape of the world. When Mare's power comes to the attention of the Emperor's most feared mystics, she must use every ounce of will, subtlety, and power she possesses to resist their cruel agenda. And should she fail, the gods themselves may awaken seeking vengeance. It sounds badass. And I love Tasha Suri's writing. So, gonna check it out. Next, I have 2 books that were from the Goldsboro SFF thing. These were I don't remember which one is which, but one is the August book and one is the September book. For some reason, I got them in one package a week ago. I don't really know what happened there. But the first one is Mindwalker by Kate Dillon. Do not surrender control. And they have the protective shit on them that I'll probably take off. Ooh, that's cool. Syntax Technologies. End pages are just purple. Sprayed edges are purple. I think that's it. But I don't know what this is about. It looks very sci-fi. Okay. 18-year-old Syl Sarah is determined to die a legend, but with only 12 months left before the supercomputer grafted to her brain kills her, her time is quickly running out. Jesus Christ. In the 10 years Syl has been rescuing field agents for the Syntax Corporation by commandeering their minds from afar and leading them to safety, Syl hasn't lost a single life, and she's not about to start now. But when a critical mission goes south, Syl is forced to flee the very company she once called home. Desperate to prove she's no traitor, Syl infiltrates the Analog Army, an activist faction working to bring Syntax down. Her plan, to win back her company's trust by destroying the group from within. Instead, she and the Army's reckless leader, Ryder, uncover a horrifying truth that threatens to undo all the good Syl's ever done. Cool. Yeah, it's a cool cover. With the stupid shiny, I don't know, can you see it? I feel like you could, but I don't know. Oh, Sara El Arifi and Vaishnavi Patel have little quotes on it. That's cool. Yeah, I don't know. Let's check it out. See if I like it. The other one is a thick bitch. Silver Under Nightfall by Rin Chupeco. Red straight edges. Very cool on the back there. What's going on? Signed and whatever. No, like, end pages. Cool. That's a really cool looking knife. Ah! Never heard of this. I read The Bone Witch a couple years ago by Rin Chupeco, and I didn't love it, but I didn't hate it either. A great read for fans of fairy tales, myths, and legends. Okay. Remy Pendergast is many things. The only son of the Duke of Valenbon, an elite bounty hunter of rogue vampires. Ooh. And an outcast among his fellow reapers. His mother was the subject of gossip even before she eloped with a vampire, giving rise to the rumors that Remy is half vampire himself. Though the kingdom of Illyria barely tolerates him, Remy's father has been shaping him into a weapon to fight for the kingdom at any cost. When a terrifying new breed of vampire is sighted outside of the city, Remy prepares to investigate alone. But then he encounters the shockingly warm-hearted vampire heiress, Jodin Song, and her infuriatingly arrogant fiancé, Lord Zaidan Malek, who may hold the key to defeating the creatures, though he knows associating with them won't do his reputation any favors. When he's offered a spot alongside them to find the truth about the mutating virus rot that's plaguing the kingdom, Remy faces a choice, one he's certain he'll regret. Blah, 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 the three encounter dangerous hardships, yada, yada. Ooh, oh, interessante. Remy develops fond and complicated feelings for the couple. Oh, okay. Okay. Remy must decide where his loyalties lie. With his father in the kingdom he's been trained all his life to defend, or the vampires who might just be the death of him. All right, this sounds badass. I had literally no idea what it was about in the slightest. And frickin' vampires. Man, I hope this is good. I want a good vampire story that works for me. Now I'm really excited. I hope this is good. I hope I like it. And then, I had to get this big-ass bitch right here. The Rise of the Dragon, An Illustrated History of the Targaryen Dynasty, Volume 1. George R. Martin, Elio M. Garcia Jr., and Linda Antonson. This, okay, I was kind of like, this is silly, because I already have The World of Ice and Fire, which is like an illustrated history of the whole world, Essos, Westeros, all the things. And then I have Fire and Blood, which is the written history of the Targaryen dynasty, the whole thing. But this does have new artwork. So that is why I got it. Like, look at this shit. Look at it. Just, oh my God. I just simply cannot. I did read an article talking about this book and basically saying, like, so the two other authors of it that also did The World of Ice and Fire, they were in some hot water with House of the Dragon coming out, because I didn't see it, but in this article it referenced they had tweeted some racist, either straight up racist or like, hey, your bias is showing. I didn't see the tweets, but something about being mad about the Velaryons being black in House of the Dragon and being like purists to the text and arguing that it makes no sense, and I don't know, whatever. They were apparently real pissed that the Velaryons were black, which is not great. But that's all I know of them other than that. And this article was saying, though, that this book in particular, the text of it, that like it's Fire and Blood, but like pared down, and apparently without the emphasis on the fact that the information being given is coming from multiple different accounts. Fire and Blood is a Grand Maester being like, putting all this together and saying, well, this is what this one Grand Maester said. This is what this other one said. This is what one witness who was there said. This is what Mushroom the Fool claims happened. And it's like just all these varying accounts, a very unreliable narrator telling you point blank, I'm an unreliable narrator. We don't really know the truth of a lot of these things. But apparently in this, the text, if you don't read Fire and Blood and you just read this, it comes across like this is fact. Again, I haven't read this, but that's just what this article said. And that the writing itself, that this is the first work that this person who wrote this article came across the first work with George R. R. Martin's name on it, where it's like, I don't think he had actually anything to do with the writing of this. That it doesn't sound like him. It doesn't sound like his writing style. So I probably will never actually read this, because I could just read one of those two things or both of those to get the text part of it. But yeah, I just wanted the artwork because I love this world. And like, oh my God, so beautiful. So beautiful. The freaking dragons. So anyway, yeah, I did get it just because, duh, but I'm not actually going to read it. And the last one, I believe, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Oh, I did get a couple of ebooks. Of course, I can't remember what they are right now. I don't have my computer. What did I get? I got, Werewolf Gone Wild. Oh, and the rest of their Vampire Queen series, their Vampire Queen series. I got the rest of those, I think. At least the like core ones, because there's a bunch of novellas. And I read the second one. What else did I buy? I think that might have been it. I got a couple other Kindle Unlimited, but I think that's all I bought. And the last physical book I got, The Diviners by Libba Bray. Andrew at Andrew Annotates commented recently and was like, I can't remember what I was talking about. He was like, oh my God, if you like this, this, and this, you need to read my favorite series. Oh my God, blah, blah, blah. And obviously I've heard of this series many times before. And it's been one that I've been like, should I pick it up? I don't know. I don't know if I'd love it. And then I heard that it was like scary. So that turned me off to it because I don't do scary. But then I've had some people be like, it's not really like scary. It just has this like eerie quality. More so if you listen to the audio, I guess. The audio is like very atmospheric and kind of creepy. But I don't know. I'm going to try it out. I hope I like it, because if I do, it's like 4 books, right, in the series. So I could love it. And the synopsis. Evie O'Neill has been exiled from her boring old hometown and shipped off to the bustling streets of New York City, and she is positively ecstatic. It's 1926, and New York is filled with speakeasies, Ziegfeld girls, and rakish pickpockets. The only catch is that she has to live with her Uncle Will and his unhealthy obsession with the occult. Evie worries he'll discover her darkest secret, a supernatural power that has only brought her trouble so far. But when the police call Will to the crime scene of a murdered girl branded with a cryptic symbol, Evie realizes her gift could help catch a serial killer. As Evie jumps headlong into a dance with a murderer, other stories unfold in the city that never sleeps, and unknown to all, something dark and evil has awakened. I hope I like it. I'm gonna find out finally. And that is all. It felt like I had a lot more. I mean, that was a fair amount, but it felt like I had more. Apparently I do not. If you've read any of these, let me know what your thoughts were. Of course, be spoiler-free, please. Do you think I will like them if you've read any of them that I haven't already? Which is like all of them. Yeah, all of them, right? Or just leave a little emoji if you would like to make your presence known and say hey, but don't have anything further to add. Like and subscribe if you have not already and you feel so inclined. Of course, you can check out my channel memberships with the little join button down below as well, if you feel so inclined. As always, thank you so much for your time. Hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.